Hi guys, Alex here from Drayton's. Here we've got an Audi A4 1.4 TFSI S-Line S Tronic, finished in brilliant black solid paint. All the wheels and tyres are in very good condition. These are 18-inch 5 twin-spoke Star Design alloys. At the back you do get a nice large boot. A decent amount of space in there, and those back seats will go down if you need any extra room. This car has got MOT until the 28th of the 3rd 2022 and will come with a full Audi dealership history. Interior, so you've got the half leather, half Alcantara seats with the S-Line branding. These are my favourite seats really for an interior. They're very, very comfortable and they do hold you in nicely as well. And with it being the Alcantara down the centre, you don't slip about as much when going around corners, things like that, as you would on solid leather. The leather in Alcantara also continues all the way to the back as well. And you also get Alcantara door inserts and this matte brushed aluminium all the way around as well. So up front we have the tech pack. This car has the tech pack, so you've got the virtual cockpit in front with your speedo on the left, speedo on the right and rev counter on the left. And you do have multiple views on that as well. Just by pressing the view button there, you can change between the two views. You've also got a center scroller as well, so you've got your MPG, things like that on there. You've also got your media on the tab there, so you can switch between your media. For example, this one you've got your radio station, so you can just scroll through all your radio stations. Also got your mobile phone on there, so you will have your contacts on there or your calls, things like that. And the party piece of the tech pack really is the built-in sat nav, which does have a very widescreen view. It gives you a nice field of view, so you can see where you're going and where you've been as well. So on the screen in front we do have Audi smartphone interface, that is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you can put your own phone screen on the screen in the car. But if you prefer just to have your calls and your music coming through, and then you can do that via Bluetooth as well. We also have Audi Drive Select on here, so you've got comfort, auto, dynamic and individual settings as well. So individual can change to your own preference, as I've got there the engine and gearbox in dynamic, so the sporty setting, and the steering in comfort. As in comfort the steering is slightly lighter, the throttle response is a bit slower. Just for cruising around town it makes it a lot easier, and in dynamic the steering gets a bit heavier and the throttle response is very quick, so you get the best of both worlds there. We also have DAB radio, FM, AM, and you also got CD and a DVD player as well with the tech pack. The screen is also an 8.3 inch display rather than the smaller screen. That's also another advantage of the tech pack. You also have the sat nav on here as well, so you've got your map on there as well, so you don't have to have it on the cockpit in front. You can have it on the main screen or vice versa. Down here we've got a 3-zone aircon system, so you can have both sides synced up as they are now, and when you change the driver's side the passenger side will change at the same time. Or you can have both sides different temperatures, which is more than likely what it will be on. And you can also set the rear temperature from here as well, so the rear does have a separate temperature gauge as well. Also got heated front seats, which as you can see I'm using as it is quite cold still. You also got your drive select shortcut here, so you can switch quickly between the drive select rather than going through the whole menu itself. So you've got start stop and stability control, and you also have front and rear parking sensors with the selective display on the screen. That will come on automatically when you put the car into reverse or when you're going very slowly moving forwards, but you can turn it on and off just by pressing that button there. You can turn the screen off altogether by just turning it off there, but if you set a route it will stay on when you turn the screen off. Down here we've got your swivel wheel and your shortcuts for the infotainment screen. You also have 8 presets available for radio stations, so you can set your own presets. Also have an S-Tronic gearbox, so you've got standard drive mode, and you've also got a sporty setup for the gearbox, so that will change the rev points and the gear change points to optimise for performance rather than efficiency, which is what the standard drive mode does. And you do also get the perforated leather on the gear selector as well, which is nice. You also get hill holder and electronic parking brake as standard, and wireless charging if your phone is capable. You can do that in here as well. That's another advantage of the tech pack. You also got an aux and a USB there as well. So the steering wheel, you have an S-Line branded steering wheel, as you can see there, with perforated grips again, just for a sportier feel and a better hold on the steering wheel. We've also got flappy pedals for a manual style of driving if that's what you prefer. It gives a bit of a sporty feel. And then you have your controls for the screen in front and your volume controls with your voice activation, which you can use for sat-nav, phone as well, rather than just the standard ones. You've also got a hands-free button there to answer and end calls, and your special character. You can have various presets on that, so there's one to change from radio to CD, which you just press that and it'll switch between the two. You've also got cruise control with speed limiter just on the top there, automatic lights, and heated electric wing mirrors. It's a very, very nice car. It's very comfy, and it's good to have a nice sporty feel as well. At the back, as I mentioned, you still get the Alcantara door inserts and the leather, and you also get your temperature gauge there as well. This car will come with 6 months gold cover warranty, which can be extended for as little as £199 for an extra 6 months. We also have a range of finance options available, so if finance is something you're looking for, then we can help you out with that as well. If you need any more information on this car or any of the other cars we have in stock, please go to draytons.co.uk. Thank you.